What if the most powerful life advice you ever received came from something you throw away every day? Welcome back to EchoVerse, where every story changes something inside you. Now, I want you to think about something for a second. You've probably used thousands of them in your life. You've sharpened them, broken them, thrown them away without a second thought. But what if one of those tiny, ordinary objects was carrying a message meant specifically for you? This is the story of a pencil and 5 secrets it was never supposed to tell. There was an old man, a craftsman. He had spent his entire life making pencils, one, by hand. Every pencil he made, he treated like it mattered, because to him, it did. One quiet evening, just before he packed his newest pencil into a small wooden box, he stopped. He held that pencil up to the light, turned it slowly in his fingers, and then he did something unusual, something he had never done before. He talked to it. Now, before you laugh, just stay with me, because what that old man said next changed everything. He looked at that pencil like it was a living soul about to leave home for the first time, like a father sending his child into the world. And he said, "Before I let you go, there are 5 things you must never forget. Secret 1, you cannot do it alone." The old man looked at the pencil and said, "You will do great things in this world, incredible things, but only if you are willing to be held by someone else's hand." Sit with that for a second. How many of us are out here trying to do everything alone, refusing help, rejecting guidance, too proud to let someone else lead for a while? But here's the truth. Every great mark ever made in history was made by a pencil in someone else's hand. Your greatness is not diminished by needing people. It is activated by them. Secret 2, pain is not punishment. Pain is preparation. The old man's voice dropped lower. There will be moments, he said, where you feel like you are being destroyed, scraped, carved, broken down. That is the sharpening. Do not run from it. Every single one of us has felt that kind of pain, the kind that doesn't make sense in the moment. The job loss, the breakup, the failure that embarrassed you in front of everyone. You thought it was the end, but the sharpening was never the end. It was always the edge. The sharper the pencil, the clearer the line it draws. And the clearer your pain makes you, the more precisely you move through life. Don't curse the sharpening. It's making you ready. Secret 3, you are allowed to erase. This one hits different. The old man said quietly, "You will make mistakes, that is certain. But you were built with the ability to go back and fix them." We live in a world that tells you that your mistakes define you. Social media saves your worst moments forever. People remind you of who you used to be. But that eraser on the end of every pencil, that wasn't an accident. It was intentional. It was the designer saying, "I already knew you'd need this." Your mistakes are not your identity. They are your rough draft. And every great story ever written started with a rough draft full of eraser marks. Secret 4, what's inside you matters more than how you look. The old man held the pencil up one more time. People will see your paint, he said, your color, your shape, your label. But none of that is what changes the world. It's the graphite inside, the part they cannot even see at first glance. In a world obsessed with appearances, filters, aesthetics, followers, designer labels, we have forgotten that the most powerful thing about a person is what's buried deep inside them. Your character, your values, your discipline when no one is watching. That is your graphite. And the world will feel it, even when it cannot see it. Secret 5, leave your mark everywhere, always. And finally, the old man placed the pencil gently into the box. But before he closed the lid, he whispered, "No matter where you go, no matter whose hands hold you, no matter how many times you are sharpened or broken or worn down, you must keep writing. You must always leave your mark." Here is what that old craftsman understood that most people will never. A pencil that stays in the box, sharp, pristine, untouched, is completely useless. Your potential means nothing if you never use it. Your gifts, your talents, your story, they were not given to you to be protected. They were given to you to be spent. The greatest tragedy in the world is not failure. It's the person who died with the music still inside them. The person who had the idea but never said it. The person who had the love but never showed it. The person who had the gift but kept it wrapped up, safe, on a shelf. Don't be a pencil in a box. So here is your 5-second reminder the next time you pick up a pencil. Let someone guide you. Embrace the sharpening. Erase without shame. Guard what's inside you. And never, ever stop leaving your mark. Because the world doesn't need a perfect pencil. The world needs your mark on it. If this story moved something inside you, you already know what to do. Like this video. Share it with someone who needs to hear it today. And if you're new here, welcome home. Subscribe to EchoVerse. We do this every week. I'll see you in the next one.